Well, we just arrived at Bonita Canyon Campground at Chiricahua National Monument. We have campsite number 7 for our tent. I'm gonna check it out here. There's a bear box for our food.
That's where you want to put it.
You have to.
I ain't putting the cooler in there.
Now, this is black bear country. Why is that crooked? There's a nice big tent pad here with soft gravel that will be much better than last time. Last night was kind of rough. Very nice. Lots of alligator juniper. Oh, and a view of the mountains right over our truck. Okay, camp is all set up. I think we're gonna do a walk around and check out everything at Bonita Canyon Campground. We're at site number 7. The road's basically just a figure 8 through here. So there's 7. And we have a walkway right here to the bathroom.
In case the water's flowing.
Beautiful campground. We have some recycle bins. So this is campsite number 9. Oh, it's too windy. Number 10. (11) and 12 back here. They look pretty big for campers. Oh, here is the amphitheater. Oh, what a view. That's quite a backdrop. Number 15 right here is kind of pull along, and people are making a tent there. We had quite a traffic jam back here with people trying to get into camp spots. So we had to skip a few. We'll get those later. This campground is completely secluded in sort of a little canyon with mountains all the way around. And we're already to the end of the loop here. That's a big one. There's a little trailhead right in the campground. It says Silver Spur Faraway Trail. Let's go down and see what the mileage it says on that map.
It's not far.
Round trip. I don't understand because it says one-way hike to the visitor center. Oh, here's the campground.
Right.
I thought you were pointing down here. Okay. That's the visitor center.
No, there's the visitor center.
Oh, there's a visitor center. That's the park entrance. Okay. Post here at Camp 16, right across from the trailhead. There's another one right here. So there's 17. There's a gray water dump. Interesting. More trash receptacles. That's 18. This is 19. This is site number 20. And it's really long, but with the road being one way, if you were back in a trailer or a fifth wheel, it'd be kind of difficult to get into. Take a few tries. So 21 and 22 were down the road over there. They were just setting up. The campground is full this weekend. We had reservations probably 2 months ago, 3 months ago. This is a big deep wash. Oh, there's a ponderosa pine. Here's the back of our site. Totally shaded. Couple on this side of the loop. This is number 23. That's kind of nice. Yeah. This is number 24.
It might work, I doubt it.
This is 25. I probably wouldn't take number 25 just because you're right at the entrance.
I agree. It would be right. Basically, you want to scoot it over that way, so that way when you pull out, you don't clip the tree.
There's 10. That is a very nice tent campsite. That's 3. This is 4 here. This is huge. And we're coming back around to 5 here on the left. There's a little blue car. 6 across from us. Oh yeah, I love that one. That one's got the best view. And here we are back at 7. So each campsite has one of these bear bins to store anything in it that has an odor. So even your toothpaste you're supposed to put in there, your toiletries, so the bears don't try to get into your tent or your vehicle.
Vehicle, they say you can keep it in it.
Yeah. So what are you fixing tonight for dinner?
Having some dos ranchitos burritos.
Burritos with some
shredded beef
from home that I made in the crock pot.
I'm going to saute up some,
Diced up some zucchini, and then we have some cheese and some pico de gallo we picked up at the store.
Food City
In Tucson. Ron got some local beer, so life is good.
sort of local. It's out of Chandler, so Santan Brewery's out of Chandler. That's their Juicy IPA featuring Simcoe and Columbus, I think. So we'll see how it tastes here in a little bit. Let's see. Mosaic and way off. Mosaic and Cashmere. So yeah, it should be interesting. See if it lives up to the peach, guava, and tangerine notes. So we'll find out. Let me get my left-handed mess out of your way.
Looking delicious. Okay. I like tea, Ron likes coffee.
Well, you call this foo-foo stuff coffee. Up to the rim. That's good.
Check and make sure it's hot enough. So, Master Chef Ron, what are you making for breakfast this morning?
Same thing we had last night, burritos. Got some bacon and hash browns. Getting ready to toss some eggs on. Gonna get the shells, tortilla shells all spruced up in a little bit.
Yeah, we got these massive tortilla shells at the grocery store. More of that pico de gallo from last night. Bacon looks like it's done.
It is.
They look delicious, babe. You're quite the chef. Bacon, cheese, eggs, hash browns, and fresh pico de gallo. Oh, it smells so good.
Gonna go with the whole hash brown in there.
Huh?
Makes it difficult to roll with that whole hash brown in there.
But it'll be so tasty. Looking for scraps from breakfast. Nope, we have none. Up 4 now.
Found something.
So that's it for Chiricahua National Monument and Bonita Canyon Campground. What do you think, Ron?
Good time. Should have been a little bit longer.
Yeah, well, this would definitely be a good 2-night,
Both
well,
of them.
3-night stop. We did 2 nights here, so we had 1 full day. The campground had pros and cons. Pros, it's beautiful. The campsites are beautiful. Love the tent pads. That worked out so much better than the other campground.
Small RVs only.
Small RVs only, yeah.
Small trailers. So whatever their site says, listen to it. Otherwise you won't be able to get in.
Yeah. The cons were that the camp host was basically
Just living there.
just living there. He didn't really do much but clean the bathrooms.
You didn't enforce the generator.
Yeah, there was a lot of generators running last night, and people started yelling because they were tired of it to get them to shut it down.
Because they're supposed to be 0.
Yeah, and then somebody was playing their boombox or something last night too. They finally shut it down.
At the same time, they finally got the last generator to shut down, so I think it was protest.
But I think the other big con to me is there's only the 1 washroom facility and for the whole campground, and 24 sites, I think it was. So there was
the host, so you can't count the host in that mix. But.
Yeah, but I mean, you had to stand in line to use the bathroom, and some people wore their masks, some people didn't. It was very mixed, even though there were signs everywhere. So if you're coming to Chiricahua National Monument, the campground is definitely where you want to stay if you have a rig that's maybe 22 feet or shorter, or a tent. Our tent worked out perfectly.
I would say a trailer 22 feet or shorter.
Yeah.
Then your
Class B and C can go a little bit more than that since they don't have a truck to pull them. But also,
trails were awesome.
the trails are magnificent. I love the trails. We had a great hike at Echo Canyon Trail. The scenery is amazing. We could definitely have stayed another night and enjoyed ourselves, but there is nothing else to do but hike. There is nothing here, no food, no showers,
No ice,
no park for the kids to play in. There's just the hiking.
And the camping.
And the camping. So, unless that's your thing, then I probably wouldn't go all the way out here. It's a long drive.
Read the rules on burning wood.
Yeah.
They don't have an actual pit, so if you bring one, it's got to meet certain specs, 6 inches off the ground, which some were not.
Yeah, it was interesting. Not our favorite campground for sure. It was pretty, and the tent camping was nice, but yeah, it wasn't our favorite campground we've ever stayed at. But definitely worth coming. So we're leaving Chiricahua National Monument now. Here's the gate, and it's closed. There's nobody there. So if you enjoyed these videos and got something out of them, give us a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. We're off on a new adventure again very soon. And leave some comments at the bottom if you have any questions. And as I always say, get out there and hug a tree.